Solitude. _27_. Unedited. The firm has a big case in court and Chanda and I came in early for work to put the facts together for one of our big clients. Working on the case with Chanda has brought out a side of her that I never knew existed, and if you ask me, I think we make quite a good team. The hearing is in an hour, you two better be on top things by now, says Chibesa walking in on us. He is in a blue suit, white shirt, burgundy necktie with brown shoes and a matching watch. You know you can actually make yourself useful here instead of just standing there like a model, says Chanda. I don't need to because I know you are going to kick ass in that courtroom today. After we finish, Chanda heads to the courtroom with a few members of staff and I stay back in the office to finish up some more work in my office which has been pending because all efforts were directed towards the case. For a moment I stop to take a breath and I am interrupted by August, who comes in panicking and panting as if he had been running from something. Have you heard? He says while trying to catch his breath. Heard what, August? Calm down. It's Chanda. She had an accident on the way to the courtroom. She is now being rushed to the hospital. Chibesa has put in a request for the judge to move up the hearing. Oh my God, I exclaim in disbelief. Which hospital is she being taken to? Hilltop Hospital. I quickly pick my phone and purse and we head out to the hospital. August drives us there in a haste and on the way I start to tell him how hard she had worked on this case and it means a lot to her. I'm glad you two are now getting along and working as a team. Like this you will do so much more because clearly the enemy is not within the firm. My instincts tell me Mr. Nakamba has something to do with this because I know Chanda is a very careful driver. This is so suspicious from what I am getting. A black Land Cruiser just hit into her car along Church Road and it sped off leaving the accident scene. I am led to believe his words as a flashback of the words of Mrs. Nakamba lingers in my mind as I recall her telling me to consider her husband's offer to avoid bloodshed. In no time we arrive at the hospital and August asks the nurses which ward she has been admitted to. Ward 3. The nurse responds. But I am sorry, we cannot allow you to see her right now because the doctor is running some tests on her. We wait for a while in the waiting lounge and the doctor comes out after 30 minutes and tells us she sustained some serious injuries on her right knee and her shoulder was dislocated, but the good news is she will be able to walk again in a few weeks. She is still unconscious at the moment because we gave some sedatives while stitching the cuts on her leg. She is very lucky because it could have been worse. The broken glass did not touch her eye but just bruised her forehead. Thank you very much, doctor. Can we see her now? I hex. Certainly, says the doctor, leading us into the ward where she is laying on the bed with her head wrapped in band-aid and her arm in a plaster of Paris. I am not very good at handling pain. I feel my legs get numb as I look at the unconscious Chanda. I know the doctor said she is going to be okay, but my mind is telling me something else. We have been working together just fine and the relationship we have been building is okay, and Lord knows I am not ready to lose her. The doctor said she will be fine, August says, touching my waist. I smile at him for the thought. Let me get some air, I respond, walking out. I head to the cafeteria and get myself a bottle of water. I feel August's presence even before I see him. You are really worried, hey? I wouldn't want her to die just like that. You care. August, the first am human. She caused you pain. That doesn't mean that she has to take leave just yet. You mean she can't die just yet? I sigh. I don't want to use the word die. Chanda is a very strong lady. She will make it out alive, he says. I smile. Are you ever going to get back? He looks at me. I don't think so, Nella. I was good for her. I did everything in my power to make sure that I was a good man, but I guess people never really see when they have a good thing, do they? Relationships are hard, man. He laughs. How come I have never heard about your man? Because I don't have one. Nella. What, August? He looks at me, shock written all over his face. What's wrong with being single? You are young, smart and very beautiful. So, isn't there a man that wants to be with you? Many men want to be with me, but I haven't yet found the one that is deserving of my time and energy. Wow. I smile. Have you ever been in a relationship though? Well, I say, scratching my head, and he laughs. We need to find you a man. I am good, August, I say. I pick up my phone when I hear a message notification, and it's from a number that I don't know. August, we need to go. What? The firm, August. What about the firm? August, now, I say, walking as fast as my legs can take me. Your friend and author, Winnie.